I heard 10. Who had that? 10. Ding, 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 you're the winner. It's a little over 10 hours. A lot of that's spent in music, right? A lot of you, from the moment you wake up to the moment you sleep, you're paying attention to different music, right? And maybe you're one of those overdramatic teenagers who's like, music is my life. It's not just something I do. It is a lifestyle, right? Is that you? So while you are consuming these minute by minute, hour by hour, you are accumulating an identity. So no matter what you feed in, whatever you input, you are producing identity. Does that make sense? The more you take in a message, the more you relate to that message, the more you become molded by that message. Just look at a couple of quotes I pulled for you about how media affects us, especially teens with their growing brain. Average TV commercial of 60 seconds has 120 half-second clips in it, or 1/3 of a second. We bombard people with sensation that substitutes for thinking. The man who wrote this quote was a writer and a social critic, and he saw that if you could put lots of images in front of people's brains, their brain just kind of shut down and just started taking on the information. Here's another one. This is from life coach Anton St. Martin. Constantly exposing yourself to popular culture and the mass media will ultimately shape your reality tunnel in ways that are not necessarily conducive, not necessarily helpful to your life calling. And so this man, in his observation of life, sees that the more you just expose yourself to mass media, what's coming at you, the more it shapes you. It shapes you. You don't shape it. It shapes you. So I want to go back to 3 identification measures that I had on that list of 10. And I want to focus in on 3 tonight because I think they are especially detrimental to our young women. And so I have up here 3 different images. The first one stands for beauty. The second one stands for thinness. And the third one stands for sexiness. These are the 3 things that culture tells you, if you don't have these, you're not even worth anything. These are the 3 that we are most constantly fighting against. And so I want to prepare you guys to do battle with these tonight. And what this really does to us, young ladies, is something I'm sure you've experienced before. It brings on all these man-made standards, bring on a sense of shame. And whether you know you're dealing with it or not, it's like that silent thing hanging over us because we never feel like we're enough. We never feel like we're pretty enough. We never feel like we have the right guy's attention. We never feel smart enough. And so this brings on a culture of shame. This is what causes us to start to wear masks. Because when you never feel like you measure up and you never feel like you have a chance to measure up, then you just start hiding the real you. And nobody gets to know the fantastic you that God made you to be, because we're all too worried trying to keep up with these fake standards.